And welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. We did leave off at the bonfire in the depth, which we already kindled, and we can now be attacked by invaders because we're human. That is something we'll have to have in mind. So, below us is the door we opened to the red place, so we'll go there. So pay attention a little bit because they're attacking us here. I can take the normal soul arrows as it's not that much of a waste here. We're not in a hurry to kill them as they are very slow. That's what I meant to say. There's a rat over there, which should die in one. Okay. There should be more things. Yeah, there's another one. And we also killed that rat. Now we go through here. And we have a door that says it's locked. Okay, so we know that's a place we have to keep in mind for later. And now we can go this way. So this is the area I showed you from up over on top of us the last time, and we already killed the caster up there. Fatty. Yeah, that's the appropriate thing to say to a character if he can't go through something like this. So I went ahead and did go this place because I wanted to show you stuff. I think what I wanted to show you is one floor below us, so we'll have to go there. Weakness tail, interesting. Here, Solaire. Solaire wants to help us fight whatever is below there. Try humanity. To say people, hey, there's an NPC to summon here. Let's read the heavy crossbow. Powerful large crossbow. While bows require both hands, a crossbow is held in one, but arming each bow takes time. And we also have another side. Okay, we don't have another side. Now I'm quite curious as there should be a second summon sign around here. We did go to this side. Maybe I haven't explored upstairs thoroughly, because I really remember something more being here. Maybe we can get past the place where it said Fetty. No, we can't. Now I'm very curious. There was something else here. I'm pretty clearly remembering something else here. I hope this isn't just a waste of time. I'm sure there's a second person to summon here. Is there a place where you can go up a level from here? Maybe? In the corner. I'm pretty sure that normally somewhere in the corner is the summon sign of Lodran, which is the golden armored person we helped in the burg, the cathedral. We got the mystery key and we almost died. That was the reason why I thought there were more of those, but okay. That was also the person who sat directly opposite to the Firekeeper and has to have been kidnapped by the Firekeeper's killer, as that's the only explanation why he wouldn't still be in Firelink Shrine. So we can also not summon him here. There was another rat making shenanigans over here. Can you please log on? Thank you. Okay, now I want to show you the other side of the place. So this is the rough area where you end up when you fall down one of the holes. Had like different parts of this area. You have to be very careful here, as these guys can kill and will kill us. This is also an NPC invader, like Man-Eater Mildred. So unlike with player invaders, you have to you can expect certain behavior and well, with okay, and we killed him. He was vanquished. We get 5,000 souls and retrieve his power, which gives us 1 humanity, and we pick up his sword, which will give us the first hint about what he is. The choice weapon for the infamous Dark Wraith, Kirk, also known as the Knight of Thorns, for the gnarly spikes of his favorite weapon. This frightful sword deals only thrust attacks and causes heavy bleeding. Okay. I can't see a thing on the screen because it's so light outside and so dark in here. But it is better than Baldur's Gate, which was what I recorded before this. Baldur's Gate was unbearable. You couldn't see anything. Ah, I can hear now. Yeah. Oh, someone. I didn't really recognize the other person kindling the bonfire, but we had an extra Estus flask. So what these frogs do is they spew this cloud And the cloud isn't poison, the cloud is curse. Sort of named a soldier. And I think it noticed me. Yes, it did. And of course I'm failing to hit it while it stands still. And we have to run back. It's so nasty to fight these things as a melee user because you have to get so close to hit them. But also you don't want to get close because you don't want to stand in the cloud because curse is really bad for you. And by the way, those are not the real eyes. You might have to look up. If you don't believe me, you might have to look up the model for it, but his clothes, his eyes are below those big things, next to his mouth. You see the model up close, you'll be able to see that, and believe me. And those are cursed persons. Those persons that are covered in the crystals. I might have to do something about the darkness because I just remembered that YouTube always the YouTube compression always makes the video even darker. So it might be better for you to have this a bit more light on this. Because while I still may be able to see something, you might not. Oh. And you see the symbol? That skull means curse. I'm still hearing more. So these cackle you hear, you might hear if I remember editing the sound louder in that moment. Is the noise those things make. Should have really looked into buying like a make light spell. I think there's one. Super Petrus. And I was standing right next to it and didn't even see it until it inflated. Okay. Okay, we get the Ring of the Evil Eye. Let's read that. Absorb HP from fallen enemies. According to legend, this ring contains the spirit of the Evil Eye, a dark beast which assaulted Astora. The strength of the Evil Eye does not waver, and its HP is absorbed from fallen enemies. Yeah, that's quite a nice thing for people who want that, but I don't really want that because that's not like a thing you can rely upon, especially during boss fights where you normally don't have a huge wave of enemy to live with. Fall ahead. Okay, so jump ahead, and we get a humanity. So this would be the area you fall into from above. I can now look around for a long time and look at the ceiling to see where you would fall down. I think this might be a place. This can't be. So if you fall through the hole in that upper area, you just end up down here. So that's not a big thing. I might just go ahead and go upstairs to go there and see where the falls are leading. So we've been to the other side of this now. This is also a cursed person, or cursed rat, I can't really see anything. So curse has this like crystally feel on it. What's that? Ah, that's bloodstain. So this is the place where you end up when you slide down. When you slide down that thing and don't hang to the left but go in the middle. So you will only have to worry about the rats during this path. So there's no real reason to show you where the other holes lead to. But I might just do that. Go up and show it to you. Because I'm not quite sure if there's like in between layer where you may fall to. I think it's down this way. Is it though? There's one left. Also, there's one in that cage. You're wary of amazing traps, so if you read that, you might want to go along this wall to shake around the corner and then you get hit by it. Still pretty guide. So not too much of a spoiler. Oh. Yeah, that's due to me not really seeing where to go. So you will also need to go, that's the red place. So if you go down here, someone can hit the bonfire and fall down here. You end up exactly here. Okay. Which place to go out? That way. Okay, and the other one also leads to that area then. Because it's at the same height, so it will lead to the same area regardless. So nothing lost upon us. Change to the Great Heavy Soul Arrow. And we might as well bring Solaire with us. We don't really need to. Nor do we really want to. Yeah. So what I wanted to say about the Ring of Evil Eyes, I don't really think we need it. And our ring which we put on are better suited to what we need. Nice little crocodile, is it? His nose. You just lock onto it. Wow! I'm still too far away to look onto it. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that will be a lots of spares. He turns around. Keep moving a bit. Yes. Okay, don't stay in front of him during his walking animation, as that causes grave amounts of damage. We didn't see it because I jumped away at the right time. That was closer than I thought. And he got iframes during that. And we killed him. The great gaping dragon. And we got the Blighttown key. Twin humanities and a homeward bone. And standard ham and hard leather armor. So what did we get? We did get the Blighttown key. Key to Blighttown from the death of the undead Burg, swallowed by the gaping dragon. As the name suggests, Blighttown is a place of great pestilence. Even the polluted inhabitants of the depths are aware of its dangers and built this mighty door in hopes that they could remain safely separated. And also we did get the standard helm and the hard leather armor. Sturdy helm made of iron, very common type of protective gear. It provides a sound level of defense. It is wise to wear a sturdy form of head protection against arrows and other physical threats. Armor made of thick leather, very common type of protective gear. It provides a sound level of defense. Gauntlets made of thick leather, very common type of protective gear. They provide a sound level of defense. Okay, and the same for the hard leather boots. So nothing for us here. And we now have unlocked the path to Blighttown, the other one, which I wanted to show you. Now we're going back above to the place where... Oh, it was up above on the balcony was the other thing I remember. Okay. Going back to the place where the water runs so loud that I'll have to turn down the audio. Because it just sounds like noise. At least it doesn't really sound like water. I'm just going back to my bonfire because I want my magic users back and also want to get rid of those 35,000 souls we have amassed. So what do we get? We needed N dexterity for the short bow. And let's look into whether we need more strength for it as well. There. As I want to be able to use one. Yeah, we can use one. Okay. So... we can now level up normally as we would like to. Should put one into attunement to just getting started to get the next one. Vitality and intelligence to up our damage. We wanted to put it into endurance to put on better stuff. Okay, 2 points into endurance. And let's just look what we can take now. Can we put on this? Times 4 is 40, 56. Oh, we can't. Okay, we still can't use that. We can use now the bloodstained skirt, which we don't really want to use. Heavy boots are better for everything, I think. Not for magic, but we won't be... Yeah, it's also better for poison, which is what we will see next. As we're going back to Blighttown. Like the key already said it, so that's not a big spoiler that we're not going into Blighttown. And I also said it already, so whatever. Going down here. Going down there. We have to worry about 3 slimes and 2 rats. We don't do any more damage against these slimes. Although I did put a point into intelligence. There is one slime above us, as we know. But it doesn't matter if we don't go to the middle. And did he drop a humanity? Yes. Okay. So also normally there's an NPC here. And I think that's also Domhnall of Xena. But we have seen his final destination, so he isn't here anymore.